Guys, it's all about looking into your internal processes. Earlier today, I experienced some sort of awkward situation, or at least it felt awkward to me. And I decided to actually question that, and I got curious about the process. Interesting. What's arising here? When you get curious about something, you're looking into it without resistance, you're looking into it with curiosity, openness, and with that comes this greater sense of acceptance. So I looked at it and I started to question why and how. So how was this formed, and what is this doing for me? And so you can actually shift from just seeing the localized event to seeing how your mind reacts to the situation. In other words, there's a process or program in the mind. We want to shift from just being aware of the trigger or the thing that we find uncomfortable to seeing, it's actually this process of interconnected, interwoven events that are arising in the mind. So when I think of this happens. When this happens, when I go through this trigger, this is the set of operations. And just being aware of the process helps to shift out of just pure identification of what's occurring to a greater recognition of what it is and how it's just a program. And with that comes this disidentification from it, because now you just see it as a program, now you just see it as a set of processes. So that's groundbreaking, it really is. So yeah, just a little story, and I thought I'd share it, guys. But yeah, if you go through something that you find a little bit awkward socially, or something uncomfortable just in life, instead of just like taking it as face value, just maybe look at the process and say, how is the mind reacting to this? Get really curious about it. How's the mind reacting? And if it's a behavioral thing that you might need to change, you can look into that and warmly welcome things that arise and play with it instead of criticizing yourself or knocking yourself down. Coming from a more loving, grounded, whole place. And by doing that, we not only improve our behaviors if we need to, but we don't take on the garbage of other people too. If there's interjections or projections from other people onto us, we don't have to take those onto ourselves. We can just see that, we can just observe it, and we could be like, okay, that's actually not what I think. So that's really helpful too.